and I just want to go over this trade that I took here on EJ. I took profits earlier today. Okay, so this was before. Okay, so this was the main reason I entered this trade, as you can see from here, was the market was trading to the downside. Okay, making lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower high. So when we had this retracement here. Okay, so when we pushed to the downside, made this retracement, I more or less knew that we could see another leg to the downside. Okay, following the fact that the 4 hourly is still pushing to the downside as well, and you can see a slight retracement here on the 4 hourly. Also, and from also having a bearish closure, okay, on Monday, sorry, I think on Tuesday, okay, breaking the 4 hour area of structure. So this was more or less like a lower high area on the 4 hour time frame. Now, with that being said, I was on the 1 hourly here. When I saw the retracement, if you look at the diagram here, I had my Fibonacci from here, okay, all the way down here. And we more or less retraced all the way into 61.8 on the 1 hourly. So, and during the retrace, I was more or less looking for a break of support, okay, on the lower time frames, 15 minutes and 30 minutes, for an entry opportunity. So the first one was here, as you can see, priced in trade breakdown. This was on the 15 minutes, and we had this area here that more or less was an area of support as well on the 30 minutes. Then we had this bearish engulfing. That was what actually made me this candle here also, gave me the chance or the confidence to execute and know that we're going to push the downside. So I took 180 pips out of this trade. So I think I closed that when I saw this rejection here. Yeah, that was where I closed out. That was where I closed out. And now, as you can see, the market was making a lot of up and down movements. Okay, so for most people, all these movements would have made them leave the trade, like get out of fear or something else. But I more or less held because looking at the 4 hourly, even though the market is trading, making up and down moves on the lower time frame, if you notice the 4 hourly, the market was making just bearish candles, which meant that okay, there are more sellers coming, there are more sellers in the market than buyers. So it meant that I was still in the right direction and still in the direction of the greatest force in the market. So yeah guys, that's just a trade I took today on EJ, and took this week on EJ. I took 180 pips on this trade. Now what's next for this pair? Okay. Uh Seeing how the 4 hour now has made another retracement here. Okay. We've retraced back into 159.375. We could be looking for price to push to the downside. So on the 1 hour time frame, okay, you can see the 1 hour time frame is still making like um there wasn't any kind of break of structure. So we didn't really break above this 1 hour area of resistance. We just tested this area of resistance, which is more or less 100% area because we had a lower low kind type setup. So for an entry here now, I'm looking for price to trade below these lows here. If you can see price close below this area here, this area of support here on the 30 minutes. If I can see enough sellers enter the market and push price below this region, I will execute another position here and look to take that to the downside, guys. So yeah, that's a quick update on this pair, on the trade I took and what I'm looking at for next for the day. So yeah guys, have a good trading day.